Good morning. As you can see, I don't look anything like Sean Webb, but Sean Webb, as Chef Mary has said, he is off property today, although he is in the background. So if he wants to give a shout out, he could. But there he is in the background. He'll be controlling the visuals as Mary and I speak. So I guess I'm supposed to start by reading the mission statement for the Desert Sands Educational Foundation. And as I think most of our viewers know, both Chef Mary and I sit on the board of the Desert Sands Educational Foundation. So among our many other duties, we really love being able to support the district through the foundation. So the mission statement is that the Desert Sands Educational Foundation secures funding and awards money to provide supplemental resources that enrich and enhance student learning in Desert Sands Unified School District. Our vision statement is that in partnership with the public and private sectors, Desert Sands Educational Foundation financially supports creative and innovative programs that enrich and enhance the educational experience in academics, the arts, and extracurricular activities that engage all students and staff in Desert Sands Unified School District. There we go. That's our goal, and I think we do our good job to succeed. What do you think, Mary?
I think we have an incredible board. I feel sometimes isolated being over on the West Coast at the beach and not really being physically with the board. But our classroom conversations twice a week, I think, bring a multitude of information and current events to our public and to our board as well.
I agree with you. And I heard the rumor that our May board meeting is actually going to be at your house so that we can walk down to the beach. So be ready.
I will make lunch. I definitely will make us lunch, and we have plenty of space outside.
And Sean can do a remote broadcast from the beach. I'm thinking that could be really great. But there are a lot of things going on with the foundation, and we'll talk about them in just a minute. But we would like to thank our sponsors. Of course, the Desert Sands Unified School District and the foundation help to fund this program. The City of Indio provides substantial funding for us to be able to do this. And we are broadcast on Prep Sports and CoachellaValley.com. So our readership, not our readership, our viewership continues to grow. And we love that. And we would actually invite people to write in and tell us if they'd like us to cover a topic, if there's something happening at a school that they'd like to know more about, or if we could feature anything, students, staff, schools, what's going on. And so we have a message from Mayor Evans. So thank you, Linda. Yes, we're calling it Mary Squared today. Yeah. So not that either one of us are very square, right, Mary? We're kind of.
No, we definitely aren't. And I know that we're always so happy to have Sean with us, and he seems to always be able to pull these things out of the air. But I will share with you that we always kind of celebrate National Calendar Day. And one of the events for National Calendar Day today is National Dark Chocolate Day.
Ooh, that's my day.
And I'll share this with you.
Oh, I'm coming down there.
It is a raspberry chocolate dipping sauce.
You're such a tease, Mary.
I'm going to try it today. I'm making Valentine things for my executive staff at the sports arena. And so for me, like on you, it's like chocolate. And I remember when we did your reception at the district office for several things, right? We did.
Yeah, you've done several things for me, including our 50th anniversary over at Coachella Valley History Museum that people are still talking about.
I know. I remember those chocolate dip pretzels. I was kind of a joke at the last minute to throw them in. And gosh, that was the hit of the
It was a big hit. It was so funny because one of our sponsors was the Shandi Group, and they provided us with dozens and dozens of Dunkin' Donuts for that evening as well. And it was, we're thinking, okay, Dunkin' Donuts is part of our, buffet or our meal. And they went over it like crazy. People just loved that was part of our dessert.
We went to a food show a couple of years ago, Sean and Mrs. Tucker and I, and there was a company that was doing donut hamburgers. So the hamburger was put between a cut and half donut, a glazed donut and a burger. And
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm still not even into cronuts. I'm sort of getting there, but
yes. So how are things in the district? Is there anything new and exciting going on?
And there is always new and exciting things going on. Tonight is a school board meeting. I would certainly invite people to go out to our YouTube channel and sit at home and watch the school board meeting. I know for a fact, a little preview, that 5 young ladies are going to be recognized during the segment of board recognition. They're just amazing young ladies. One has won a national boxing championship. One is going to be the Super Bowl student correspondent. She's been on Good Morning America. And the young lady who won the boxing champion is going to be on the Drew Barrymore show.
Oh, wow.
So I'm just really excited about that. We have a young lady who's won the DAR, Daughters of the American Revolution essay contest here in the desert. And she is going to state. She's won region and going on to state. So we have some 5 just amazing young ladies who will be recognized this evening if people want to check in for that. And I know we'll also be drawing for our IT awards. So to remind people, the incredibly talented employee recognition program is here at the district, sponsored by the foundation, another wonderful foundation program. And we have many, many nominations every month. And at the end of the month, names are drawn, usually 2 names are drawn to win a harvest box from Aziz Farms with all kinds of fresh produce in it. So that will happen tonight at the board meeting as well.
So are the board meetings all virtual? Is it any open to the public at all?
They are open to the public. We ask people to be considerate and not overwhelm the space that's available, but the public is absolutely welcome to come. It is socially distanced, masked, the normal life that we're living in right now.
So refresh my memory. What time is it and where is it located?
The board meeting is at 7 o'clock and it's here at the district office in La Quinta on Doom Palms Road. So you can't miss it. We're the only big building with 3 flags in front of it on the southern part of Doom Palms Road. So, and I see Brooks here. So should we go ahead and invite Brooks? This is going to be, I feel like we're like Charlie's Angels, like maybe we're Sean's Angels today. So we'll bring Brooke on to talk about the city of Indio, which always has amazing things going on.
Oh, thank you so much, Mary. And
hi, Brooke.
For that introduction. Hi, everybody. Good morning. If you've watched me in classroom conversations before, you've seen an evolving array of distracting backgrounds. So today we are going to kind of have this halo thing going on because the background is just even worse than before. I was out for a couple of days. They did some painting of my office, so it looks amazing. The walls look amazing, but everything now needs to be put back on them. You don't want to see this.
We can only imagine. We know what life with green screens is like.
Yes. Yes, I am familiar with the green screens, but yes, I want to share a little bit with our community and with our Desert Sands family, some of these great things that we do have going on in Indio. And so if you recall, we had a terrific event that happened on January 15th, and we're following this up. So we're going to be doing monthly events free for the community, age appropriate for kids, for adults, and we're calling it Second Saturday, Second Center Stage. So our next event will be on February 12th from 5 to 9. We're going to expand those hours a little bit so that people with younger kids can feel comfortable going before it gets too late. There are food trucks, there's live music, there's games. My kids went, we played cornhole. It was a country theme. So they even had some lassoing events and some crafts. But there's going to be a walkabout area for those people who enjoy some beer. We have a local brewery that will be taking part, some ice cream, all kinds of great stuff happening. And this is classic Hollywood theme. So we're pairing up with Desert Theater Works and the Indio Performing Arts Center. And whatever show they have going on in that particular moment, we're going to get some inspiration from that. So it'll be changing all the time. If you're not a fan of country, try classic Hollywood. We've also got some doo-wop after that. So we've got a whole suite of activities. It's outside. So that makes people certainly more comfortable right now, given the environment. And it was a lot of fun.
Right. And of course, it's Valentine Day weekend. So maybe, grab your sweetheart and head to India and have some fun.
There
I think
you
that's a perfect idea. And Valentine's Day weekend, so I won't get out of order, but just kind of keep that in mind as we sort of go through those slides too. So
Okay.
yes, Indio Teen Center is the first day of February. So we've got a new slate of activities available. This is a free out of school time activities for anyone, regardless of city of residency, as long as you're in grades 8 through 12. The Indio Teen Center is right across from Indio High School, and they've got culinary arts. In fact, I just saw the other day they've got their recording studio back open. So a lot of the kids use that as an opportunity to learn how to play instruments, how to mix and record their own music. There's all kinds of activities outside. There's basketball courts, volleyball nets. They really try and make it fun. You can see they really plan things out to yarn art, cinnamon rolls, and also help getting ready any college applications that need to be filled out. They need help with homework, all of those things. So grades 8 through 12
And I
don't have
think
to go to
I'm sure people know that, of our 7 high schools, 3 of them are in Indio. So, we have Indio High School, Shadow Hills High School, and Amistad High School are all located in Indio, as well as several of our middle schools. So we have quite a teen population that makes up the Indio area for Desert Sands.
In fact, Mary, I know I've asked you this a couple of times, but I believe that there are 19 schools within Indio that are Desert Sands.
That certainly sounds right. Most of our schools are in Indio, and our Eisenhower Adult Ed program is also in Indio at the former Eisenhower Elementary School, right next door to Amistad.
Exactly. So the Teen Center is available as an option for really anyone who needs that out of school time, grades 8 through 12. So check it out. Just go to indio.org/teen center to get all the information about that. We've got a Miles Avenue pipeline project. We've got a school very close to that. And you would be able to tell me which school that is, I'm sure, off the top of your head, right, Mary?
Let's see. I'm trying to look at the map.
It's Miles Avenue between Monticello and Sedona. And I could probably Google map it.
Yeah. Yeah, we should, so we can make sure we let them know. But I believe we do. Indian Water Authority is wonderful about always letting us know what projects are happening, and our business services team always lets the principals know so that parents can be made aware of any kind of traffic issues. It's always a little bit crazy and hectic at pickup and drop off time. So as you know, as a mom.
Yes, it sure is. And so that's going to kind of add to that, but it's a great infrastructure project. And for the people who live in the area, they're going to see an improvement in their service. So just a heads up. Yes. As you're doing pickup or drop off, or you're commuting to and from work, Miles Avenue is heavily traveled. We've got Indio Middle School is right on Miles Avenue as well. So a lot of things happening there, just a heads up. We also are initiating some neighborhood cleanups. We just had our 2nd out of 5 this last weekend. And so this is our city manager, Brian Montgomery. I know. Those are heavy tires. In fact, I'm still waiting on the count of just how many tires we put away. But we've got 3 more cleanups scheduled for different neighborhoods throughout Indio. So if you're part of a service organization or group, a lot of high schoolers do have to get those hours in for some of those groups. You can email housing@indio.org and get an opportunity to volunteer for one of the upcoming cleanups. In fact, the Women's Club of Indio is seen right here. They've been helping us with a portion of this, which is just flyer distribution to give the community members a heads up that we're doing this for them in their neighborhood.
That's great. It's always wonderful to see community members pitch in to help and make sure that where we live is a clean and happy place.
Yeah, and I know that there are a lot of groups that work out of the high school too. And if you are looking for some community service projects, this is a great one. Go to indio.org, and we've got all the information about the upcoming cleanup dates. And I always mention it. I don't have the slide today, although I guess if I took away the virtual background, which I'm not going to do, you'll see there's a giant QR code over my shoulder. And so that's to sign up for Indio Live, which will be going out in about 45 minutes.
Great.
And Indio Live is the last of slides. I'm seeing a note of that. Oh, we can go to that later. But yeah, just one more thing to talk about, which is you mentioned Valentine's Day weekend. So you can go to Second Saturday Center Stage on Saturday. And then on Sunday, February the 13th, we're having our first farmers market in
Okay.
the city of Indio, downtown, right across from where City Hall is. It's going to be from 9 to 2. So it's also Super Bowl Sunday. I can't forget that. I think Valentine's Day. Most people think Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, not me. I'm not a big football fan. Sorry.
But there are a lot of people who are. So, they're going to be freshly made tortilla chips, freshly made salsa, anything that you might want to pick up for the game. I think there's even a tamale vendor, although I'm not 100% sure of that. So if you're looking for, some food for entertaining, and then also there's going to be a fresh flower vendor. So you can get some for Valentine's Day the next day. We're going to have a ribbon cutting at 9 a.m., which will be really neat too, just as we start to see things pick up downtown. It's such a great walkable area. You can take a picture in front of colossal cacti, the new artwork there. And you can read all about this in Indio Live, which, as I said, if I get my act together, should be out in just a couple more minutes. Oh, thank you. Is Sean pulling the string behind the scenes right now? Sean is directing behind the scenes?
Yeah, Sean is flipping the slides.
Okay. All right. But so Indio Live comes out today, February 1st, might be a little closer to 11. But we've got a great edition, and you can go to indio.org, scroll down just a little bit, sign up for Indio Live, and you can get all of this information. We do a feature on new businesses that come into Indio, maybe new restaurants. If you would like to nominate someone, email news@indio.org. That's me. And I'll write it up for you. We often feature Desert Sands too. Our last edition, the one that you were just showing there, showed all the upcoming dates to remember for Desert Sands Unified. So
I really appreciate
good stories about our students.
I really appreciate that you let us post things in Indio Live about our students and staff and upcoming events and dates. So thank you very much for always including us.
Oh, you're welcome. And in fact, I believe coming out on social media today, we are also highlighting a Shadow Hills High School graduate from last year, Angela Torres.
Yes, I might know her.
You might know her.
I might know this young lady. Angela is the communications intern here in the superintendent's office and does an amazing job. And so, as I don't want to steal Brooke's thunder, but I'm sure she's going to tell you why she's featuring Angela.
Yes. Well, if you are driving out and about in Indio, you might see that we have new street pole banners. And we really tried to pull a significant number of members of our own community to be featured on these banners. So we actually have a gentleman who attends a Desert Sands school who volunteered at the Tamale Festival. We have Angela Torres, who is a Shadow Hills High School graduate. And so you can check her out. She's larger than life, hanging from the street poles right now.
I just sent Sean, but somewhere in his old texts, he has that.
Yeah, I have one too. I just don't think I have uploaded it quite yet. So it might take me just a second, but I think I might be able to. Let's see who gets faster.
Okay. And if not, and if not, people can drive and check out all the banners. They're all so cool. Yes. I love the Ballet Folklorico one that you have up there. It's so pretty and so colorful. So a lot of very cool banners. You have to be careful driving because you want to look at all of them.
Yes, that is true. And you know what we tried to do too is keep the text to a minimum because we want people to see and not be so worried about reading.
Exactly.
But, okay, I think I might have one right here. I'm going to pop it into a Google Slides. Hang on a second here.
So Angela will be in at 9:30 here in the office, and so I'll make her watch the rerun of Classroom Conversations so she can see that we were talking about her.
Oh, suddenly.
That's all right.
Suddenly I can't find it. So we're not going to be able to do it right now. I don't know why it's not showing up. But anyway, drive around the city of Indio and you can check it out. It's one of our new street pole banners. So we hope you enjoy them.
She's in cap and gown. She graduated in white as one of our top level students in academics. And she has a smile as big as the banner.
Yes. Yes, she is. And she's such a great representative.
She really is. She's really wonderful. Someday she may take yours for my job, Brooke. So we're grooming her so she can take either your job or my job somewhere down the line, right?
How about she comes and just helps me out for a little bit?
Well, I'll tell you,
done
you
with
can't
you.
have her because we don't think we could live without her at the moment. She is an incredible intern. So, so thanks, Brooke. Anything else that you want to share about Indio?
No, I think we'll wrap it up for today.
Okay.
We'll have a lot of additional activities to talk about in the next couple of weeks.
All right.
And
everybody in India.
absolutely. And thanks to everyone who's tuning in too. So Roger and Carol, Megan, Linda, thank you all for watching and for supporting Classroom Conversations.
Thanks. Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is.
Yay.
Oh my
There's
gosh,
Angela. So
that's a good one. And check out the City of Indio Facebook page and Twitter later on today. She will be featured. And just tag the City of Indio when you see something interesting too, and we can share it on here too, especially if it's a student who is excelling in some way. We'd love to be able to show that out.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
We're so proud of our kids. Well,
So
thanks.
Bye. Bye, guys. Have a terrific Tuesday.
I think Mary has a question for you.
Oh,
okay. We could give you a good plug for your farmers market. When we were all younger, married couples with little kids, and the guys were playing football, the girls all took advantage of shopping. And we all got together and went shopping because there was no one in the stores, and we spent the whole day shopping. So this is a perfect time for all these ladies who don't want to get stuck watching football to go to the farmers market and maybe buy little snacks and buy flowers and take the kids out of the house and
buy everything you need to make chili or beef stew.
There you go. And then these guys just have
you know, there's also going to be free yoga on the lawn. Family-friendly yoga starting at 11 a.m. too. It's actually an Indio resident. She's an accomplished yogi. Yes, Olivia Marie there. And so this will be family yoga too. So you can get your flow on before you park yourself on the couch for the rest of the day.
There you go.
Great. Well, thanks to you. It sounds like you have a busy week getting ready for all this. So thanks so much for joining us, and thank you for the support of Indio for Classroom Conversations.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, Mary and Mary.
Bye.
Thanks, Brooke.
All right, Mary, I don't know if Sean has any other slides. He's going to be popping up here or not. You know, lots happening. The kids, you know, as I
just want to say you guys are doing an amazing job. As you can see, I'm at home today.
There she is. Hey, Brooklyn.
Job. Brooklyn is keeping my attention. But thank you so much for filling in today.
Oh, we were happy to do it. Thank you for inviting me. It was a real fun morning.
And I have one more slide for you to share. Okay. And I'll put it up there. Thank you. All right, put that up.
There we go. You're right. Our website, www.dsusd.us, has all kinds of information about what's going on at the district, at all of our 34 schools, the latest information on the pandemic, and we just really encourage you to check out the website, check out Super Seconds, which is our Superintendent Scott Bailey's direct communications, sort of a direct pipeline of communications to the community. So please do check it out. Let us know if you have any questions, want to know any information. You can email us at workingtogether, that's one word, workingtogether, at desertsands.us, and we'll be happy to direct questions to the appropriate department and get them answered for you. So, you know, we just had Spelling Bee a couple weeks ago. We're in the middle of Science Fair right now. So there's lots going on. And as the juniors and seniors know, it's time to really focus on college plans, right? So there's always something happening. Check us out.
I know. When I was at La Quinta, it just seemed like all of a sudden it was time to start getting ready for graduation. And it just seemed like they had just stepped into the classroom.
Yeah, we have the dates for all the graduations already. So we're ready for them. And I know that it's a really fun time of year for students. Several of our high schools had their winter balls this past weekend.
So, Mary, I know that we have a lot of parents and whatever watching the show. So I know you have some holidays coming up with in February.
Right.
What days are they going to be celebrating? Is it President's Day, I believe? Or?
Right. I think it's President's Day and Washington's birthday, if I'm not mistaken. And so it's the 2 Mondays that would be February 14th. So Valentine's Day kind of nice that it landed on Valentine's Day, and then a week later. So both of those Mondays will be holidays. The schools will be closed, so please drive carefully.
Oh yeah, nice 3-day weekends.
Absolutely.
Great.
Well, Sean, excuse me. Well, Sean, I think we're ready to wrap it up if you are.
Ladies, once again, thank you for filling in. Amazing job. We'll be back with Classroom Conversations on Thursday at 9 o'clock, right, Chef Mary?
We will for sure. It's
Yeah,
like
I'll be watching.
There we go.
Bye.
Hey, thank you very much. You guys have a great day.
Bye-bye.